Polkadot especially is a mid-position cryptographic money as of now valued at 4.49 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of 5,453,183,220, sort of an opposition to mainstream thinking over the kind of past not very many years cryptographic forms of money including Polkadot laid out a kind of solid traction in the worldwide monetary world and especially are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, products and unfamiliar monetary forms forex, or so they generally thought. A few institutional financial backers even by and large consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, or so they fundamentally thought. Retail financial backers and dealers fundamentally are by and large keen on digital currencies, certainly for example spot, since this is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources truly have the for the most part potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a generally exceptionally brief time frame, which explicitly is very critical. These profits essentially are truly out of reach in commonly different business sectors, which truly is the motivation behind why most moderate financial backers fundamentally are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital forms of money like Polkadot, while the groundbreaking ones especially give a huge piece of their especially cash flow to this quickly creating resource class, which really is genuinely critical at this very specific intersection. The endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Polkadot to the level at 4.49 where it presently sits, or so they truly thought, as currently referenced spot fundamentally is a mid-position cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 13th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings, the really metric that in a real not entirely set in stone by duplicate the ongoing cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which explicitly is genuinely huge on account of Polkadot. The market capitalization for the most part remains at 5,453,183,220. The importance of this boundary won't be clear until much later, which is usually a big deal. Our cost expectation calculation is usually set up so that it constantly checks the value, position, and market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to. This gives our supporters the most accurate information about the current state of the market and what might happen in the future. It also lets the beneficiaries sit back and relax. Our estimate is also based on verifiable information that can't be replaced for a correct assessment of both what's happening now and what's likely to happen. Market structure and an analysis of where it is now and where it will go in the future. Below, you'll find key sections of this real information so you can get a sense of where the Polkadot market is going, which is different from what most people think. Recently, on August 30th, SPEC was valued at 4.44 cents at the end of 2 trading sessions. Cryptocurrencies are traded every day, so each trading session usually ends at 12 p.m. In a big way, the price change rate over that time period added up to 0.43. In a small way, 7 days earlier on August 29th, Polkadot sort of was valued at 4.44 cents at the end of 2 trading sessions. The price level that is usually 13.62 from where it is now is still quite far away. The price of DAB and the readings of QFIX are not the only things we use to predict prices in a subtle way. Market capitalization is another important metric that helps brokers figure out how popular the digital currency known as WELD is. Most of the time, the method for figuring out market capitalization is pretty simple. As of the time of writing, the market capitalization of DAB is $5,453,183,220, which makes it the 13th largest coin on the digital currency market, which is very important. Recently, on August 30th, Polkadot's market capitalization stayed at $5,388.3033, which shows that some institutional financial backers see crypto as a good way to protect against the rapid growth and disruptions in the global economy in a kind of big way. 7 days ago, on August 29th, the value of DAB was 6.078 222 to 236, which is a very important number. A month ago, on July 19th, the amount of capital flowing into this market was 6.272 232 to 139, and the idea was that this was a very important number. Most cryptographic money investors follow the rule that a digital currency's market capitalization also shows how risky it is and how well it can handle disturbances, which are very common on this market. The total amount of spot in circulation is 214,594,078 coins, which is a very important number. This cost estimate is a Polkadot T can usually be finished without a description of the trading volume available question. This is because it is the measurement that almost all cryptocurrency traders use to confirm the strength of a trend and the possibility of a market move. Showing that the method for figuring out the market capitalization is, for the most part, pretty simple. The flowing stock of the cash being referred to generally is duplicated by its genuinely current cost in a genuinely huge manner. For example, on the off chance that the breakout to the potential gain certainly is happening on the rear of the low exchanging volume, there explicitly is a sort of high likelihood that this move by and large is unreasonable and would for the most part bring about a bullish snare, exhibiting that these profits by and large are impossible in sort of different business sectors, which for the most part is the justification for why most extremely moderate financial backers fundamentally are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Polkadot, while the groundbreaking ones generally commit a critical piece of their essentially cash flow to this quickly creating resource class in a huge manner. Hence it is critical to explicitly break down the by and large past and the genuinely current exchanging volume of spec requests to essentially comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength. Certainly further appear sense how these profits generally are somewhat out of reach in truly different business sectors, which fundamentally is the motivation behind why most especially moderate financial backers by and large are cut. Bitcoin price prediction as $5 billion in trading volume puts BTC back in the green. Is it time to buy? In the complicated world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is at the forefront of strategic discussions. Its impressive $5 billion trade volume, which has put the asset back in the black, is a good example of this. Even with this momentum, the commodity is worth about $26,011 as of Monday, which is a slight drop of nearly 0.1%. This price isn't just based on how the market works, it's also heavily influenced by how people feel. The recent ideas President Biden made about how cryptocurrency tax reporting standards should work have gotten the global cryptocurrency group very busy with discussions. Also, the financial markets are acting more cautiously after Chairman Powell's pointed comments about the current U.S. inflation rates, which he says are too high. As people try to make sense of this complicated web, the most important question is whether Bitcoin is a good way to trade in the current financial system. Different people have